Okay, Jeff, this is your video from your lesson yesterday, and we'll discuss some things that we see and that you need to be aware of when you're playing golf. And one of the things for you is just a habit of poor weight movement. Balance loss in your golf swing. So that's been a thing that has gone through your game. You know, we all have a sort of a core habit that we. Oh, come on! I can't get this camera set. I don't know where you're beginning from here. Hold on. So let's go here. Assuming that this time we're ready to go, huh? Oh, almost ready to go. Jesus. Okay, so we want to find out what's going on here in relation to the heel hits, right? It's a good turn. Club's coming down on a good angle. It was steeper. It looks pretty good now. Inside. It's coming from the inside. It's not over the top, is it? No, of course not. But the problem here, of course, is the change of your body position and particularly your hand position. Okay, so I'll make it in red this time to illustrate the information. Oops, that one's not quite fair. We want to see what we're measured here, you know. So I would say that, I don't know, without measuring it, I'm going to say that the heel of the club might be ½ inch, tops 3/4 of an inch from the center of the club face. And if the movement is of your body is out toward the ball like that, with your hands being, well, 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches closer to where they were. The weight of your body, which is pretty good at the address, goes to your toes, and you, we call it lower body extension. The name I have for it is humping. You know, you're like humping the ball from that position. And that is a habit that will cause you to hit the heel of the club. Now, I know that he's made your driver, I think he's got it at 44 inches or 44.5 or something. It really doesn't matter how short he makes that club. If you continue to lunge out like that, it's still going to have occasional heel hits. And as we know, heel hits are weak and they go right. There's nothing you can do about the ball going to the right if you hit the heel. However, you can do a lot about the heel, which is stay where you are. So the weight's balanced really nicely here over the balls of your shoes, like right over the shoelaces like we would want it to be. And you can see where it goes. Now if you look at your seat, your back, your butt, that's a good, I'd say 4, 5, 6 inches toward the ball there. Now we tried putting, you know, something under your toes. We tried hitting on uphill lies. And the reason that you do better on those is because you can't go to the ball on an uphill or a side hill above your feet lie. So you play golf at Naples Country Club in Naples, maybe? I think. No, Lely. Okay, you play golf at the Classics at Lely. And you get to see at their range, if they have a place where you could hit on some hills, an uphill lie and a side hill lie above your feet, and hit a lot of balls there and just really focus on the weight staying back more on the balls of your feet. Don't go out toward the ball. Go through the ball, but stay back. So until we get this guy beat, this habit beat, we're always going to be, inconsistent. That's the word I'm looking for. Because, with your own eye-hand skills, sometimes you'll drift out toward your toes, hump out at the ball, and pull your hands in a little bit at the last minute and hit it. Or you get a shorter club and you can hit it, but you've got to get rid of the habit of the body lunging forward. I just was taking the tape off there, right? Wasn't I? What was I doing there? Oh yeah, that's when you had the phase tape off. So phase tape is, it gives Shane a way of measuring where you're hitting on the club. And of course your hits tend to be toward the heel, and he's trying to get the right size club for you, and I'm trying to get the right swing for you that takes the heel out of play, because that's a killer. The heel is the biggest distance killer in golf. The center is best, the toe is next best, that's faster than the heel, and the heel's the slowest part. So, and it always cuts. It's called gear effect, no matter what your path is. If you come from the inside, if you release your hands, if you do all the things that we want to do, but you hit the heel of the club, it is going to have some slice on it. That's the way the club's designed. So one area that I think, Jeff, that you have made some improvement is the hand path here, where the hands used to lunge out. So there's two ways that people hit the toe of the club. If you've got the right length of club to start with, and you either send your hand path out, right, which is over the top, so to speak, send your hands out away from your body, or you send your body out. And for you, it's the latter. So that path down to the ball is pretty good. You've got hands, you've still got hands here mid-body, coming down. Club's on a pretty good angle, tad open, but it's pretty good. But again, you can see where the movement of the body wants to go, up and out. So that said, I mean, that's still the fight for us, the thing that we want to do, but we have to get you whatever we can do to get you to feel. And some of this, there's drills and then there's tapes like this and you can see it, but some of this you just got to go play with things until we don't see it anymore. I never had a golf lesson when I was growing up. I got to the level of being a scratch player and a club pro by my own practice and my own eye-hand skills. If something didn't work, I'd try something else. That sliced it. Let me try this. Now, I had some knowledge about what causes the club face to be open, but you're not fighting an open club face. You're just fighting heel hits from that weight transfer. So let's keep it going, all right, with that. I think that's key. All right, Jeff, we'll see you again soon, and we'll continue our progress. Until then, I want you hitting uphill lies, steep uphill lies if possible, and side hill lies. By side hill, I mean like you know, on a hill like this and you're standing here and the ball's up here, maybe knee height, that'll keep you back on your heels, and so will the uphill lie. All right, Jeff, good to see you again. Sorry for the delay in getting it to you by one day. I try to get them out the same day. I don't make that promise, but I do try to get them out the same day. And sometimes I have, yesterday I had 14 of these to do between my teaching business on the tee and my online business. So sometimes they go out the next day. All right, Jeff, see you soon, buddy.